So then just remember then, what goes on the credit side? Applied it is. And so that is why Victoria wanted to put that $60,000 where, Victoria?
On the credit side of manufacturing.
Absolutely, because it's applied manufacturing overhead. Look, it's labeled right over there. It's applied manufacturing overhead. Okay, beautiful. Mr. Evans, now what? Were you here last? You were here last class period, so you know how to do this. We did this last class period.
Yes, we've over-applied our manufacturing overhead by 3,000.
Yes, we have. We have over-applied our manufacturing overhead by $3,000. Beautiful. Okay. And I really ought to correct my drawing here, shouldn't I? At least make it kind of go to the number. Jackie, do you want me to call on you next? I really need to shuffle my cards. Yes, I do, because Jackie's all real comfortable because she knows the guy immediately to her right is going to get called on before she does.
Well, and I get called on before her.
Yeah, but she, yes, but anyway, what do you want to do?
Well.
That's been a popular word today. Well.
Overhead has to have a zero balance, so it needs to credit for the, or debit, sorry, of 3,000.
Okay.
That needs to be over to cost of goods sold.
And that goes to cost of goods sold as a debit or credit?
Credit.
Yes. Victoria? That is why we couldn't do that quite yet.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out.
But
I was there, but I couldn't figure that out.
okay,
Got it.
awesome. So why is this space here? Shar? This one right here. Why is this empty box here? She thinks that's a very good question. Do you know? Why?
So you know where it was with this, like whether it was over or under.
Yes. So now we know which came first, the debit or the credit in this T account. Shar, which came first? The debit or the credit of $3,000? Which came first? I don't think Alex wants to help you, apparently. Yeah? The credit came first?
The debit.
They rhyme. They sound really alike, unless you missed that first. I mean, my first stepdad was named Dick. And so, yeah, on film. True statement.
Sorry.
True statement. I think it was my first one. It was named Dick. Well, I've had 4 stepdads. I'm on number 4 stepdad. Yeah. And so I think it was first stepdad was named Dick. And so when my mom would, we'd both be in the room in the house together, and we'd hear just the last part of the word, ick. And so we'd both say, hey, So it's kind of like debit and credit. That's really the purpose of the story. The debit and the credit. Brandon, you're not allowed to have fun. But debit and credit, they kind of rhyme, don't they? Debit's on the left and credit's on the right. Yes. Although I really need to write some of the debits and anyway, I need to. What, Miss Cornell? No? She was entertained. But she looked entertained. So, debits, credits. Which came first? It's one of the two. Which came first? This wasn't supposed to be hard. Catherine? The credit came first. How do you know? Yeah, the credit came first and then the debit. And that's kind of useful information. Why? Yeah, and it tells you which one, the one that came second needs to be a journal entry. Okay, so that's kind of important. The one that comes second is part of a journal entry. And so if it's a credit here, if what came second is the credit, what must happen Sorry that I'm so boring. What must happen on the other side of that journal entry is the credit here. So that's very important information to us to know this one came first, and so the second one is helping us zero that out. And that second one is part of a journal entry. Yes, ma'am?
And then if you mark the word over on this side and under in that side, then you know you gotta go through the woods to grandmother's house.
Oh, my. I'll have to think about that a little bit. I'll have to think about that a little bit. Over and under and through the woods to cost of goods sold we go. Oh, my heavens. And that is also now on film. Just in case I forget, just in case I forget.
So then that way you know what is over and what isn't.
Yes. That way you at least know that the other side of this journal entry, because we don't have a long arrow that's connecting the two. So that does kind of help you with the, where does that go? So what was it again? From over or under applied and through the woods to cost of goods sold we go.
I think I'll just remember.
Okay. Hopefully, I will ask you about that next class period, Alex. Matthew, are we done now? I really want to be done. I keep saying embarrassing stuff on film. Are we done? What else do we need to do? What else can we do now? How about if we do work in process first? I just like going from left to right. I mean, there's something kind of orderly about it. As an accountant, I guess I kind of like that. There's a really easy one. Yes. Yes, it does. Awesome. Whew. Awesome. Brandon, you're next.
Well, if we're going left to right.
Well, well, that is now the fourth time that's been said today. Not that I'm counting or anything.
Not bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just I find it entertaining, Brandon.
Well, now we can probably do cost of goods sold.
Are we done with work in process?
I guess we probably should do the shoe on work in progress.
Should we? Just the shoe, but not the sock.
I don't understand the whole sock part. I just do the shoe. I don't do the sock. The sock doesn't make sense to me. I just do the shoe. Because then you're saying your sock goes on like, this is your foot, like the sock goes here, the sock goes in. I just call it the shoe.
What do you want to do? I don't, but if it helps you, go for it, man. So what number do I need on the board? Hold on to what for 1 second?
The sock.
Oh, my heavens. And now he's laughing. He is not allowed to have fun, and he's laughing so hard he can't operate a calculator properly. Mr. King, can you help him? You should have this already done.
I think it's 3,000.
But he's not really positive. Christy, do you have this one?
Yeah, 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000 goes somewhere.
3,000